Welcome to Acro Yoga Global's Thai Massage with me, Len and Joey. Prepare a soft surface on the ground. Any combination of carpets, yoga mats, blankets, and pillows will do. Plan for some relaxing lighting and play some of your favorite music. Remember, there are no rules. Stop halfway if you need to, skip a portion, improvise. Take care of yourself. You'll want to communicate with your partner during the massage. You can use your words if that feels right, or these hand signals. You could signal for more pressure or harder. You could signal for less pressure, or that hurts, and you can let your partner know that that feels really good. Let's get started. Begin in a comfortable seated position near your partner's feet, either kneeling or perhaps seated cross-legged. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Connect with the positive intention that brought you to your practice today. Picture your partner in your mind's eye and repeat mentally after me. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. And may you have a lovely massage. Gently blink your eyes open. Stand and offer your partner a foot massage with your feet. So move slowly here and check in with your partner about the amount of weight. Does that feel okay, Milan? All right. And then gradually walk one foot and then the other foot up and down the soles of your partner's feet. Slowly shifting weight onto the right, moving the left foot, and then shifting weight onto the left, moving the right foot. After you've gone all the way up toward the heel, begin to make your way back down toward the toes. Move at your own pace. Throughout the massage, I invite you to find a position of comfort from which to offer the pressure or the technique. So check in with yourself right now. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Your spine is aligned. This is a simple rocking right to left. Need not be complicated, need not be uncomfortable. Option to continue with this technique, or option to turn around and use the heels of your feet as the contact points along your partner's feet. Now, because of the way you're standing, you won't be able to see them as well, so you may want to check in verbally a little bit more. How's that pressure, Milan? Okay. And slowly walk off of your partner's feet. Turn to face them once again, if you weren't already, and lower back down to your knees. Option to make this more comfortable for your partner. This depends on their legs and whether or not they need this, but you can place maybe a small pillow or rolled up towel under their ankles. If that feels more comfortable for them, then great, and if not, that's fine too. From this position, apply pressure on your partner's calves near the ankles, working your way up towards the knees. Aim to work with straight arms, and just as we did with the feet, shift from one side to the other, and slowly move the unweighted hand up to a new position. We call this palm press walking. We're pressing with our palms and slowly walking up our partner's legs. Once you reach near the ankle, the knee, just make your way back to the ankle again. Move at your own pace, moving slowly. By working with straight arms, you allow yourself to provide more pressure with less effort. If you opt for bent elbows, then you're doing a lot of mini push-ups during this massage. Maybe less effective and less pleasant for you to do all those push-ups. Continue the palm press walking up the back of your partner's thighs. You may need to reposition your knees by walking forward slightly. All the way up to the base of the buttocks and back down in the direction of the knees again. Remember, your partner can tell you at any time if they find something uncomfortable or they want more pressure or less pressure, and you can work together to make this massage great for both of you. Two options for the leg position. You can either place your knees between the thighs and the butt, as such, applying pressure on your partner's thighs, or you can take a semi-kneeling position, one foot and one knee on opposite sides of your partner's body. Option is yours. From whichever position you choose, apply with your thumbs some pressure on either side of your partner's spine. You may locate the spine with your fingers and then begin at the base and begin that same rocking motion, that same walking that we did, but now with a smaller surface area, the surface area of our thumbs, up and down either side of our partner's back, our partner's spine. Move slowly, check in often, and feel free to change your position if you chose a stance that's no longer comfortable or no longer working for you. You're always welcome to adapt and pick a new position to offer the massage from. Now, aim for a little bit of a wider distance from the spine. So move your thumbs out a little bit wider and then travel up and down the back again on this new path. Let's return to the palm press walking we did earlier on, but now applied to the back. So use the entire surface of your palm on either side of your partner's spine. And simply walk hands up towards the shoulders. and back down toward the hips again. Move at your own pace, working with straight arms as much as possible. Now the next time your palm press walking moves towards the lower part of the back, continue that movement all the way down to the feet again. You may need to reposition your legs as you do so, walking back slightly. As you return all the way to your partner's feet again. Lift the right foot up, clear the towel or pillow away if there was one, and kneel on either side of their knee. Allow their foot to rest on your torso, and we'll create a clamp with our hands by interlacing our fingers and moving our heels of our palms towards each other. So apply this clamp on your partner's lower leg close to their ankle. You can simply apply pressure, and if that's enough for you and your partner today, that's fine. You can also introduce some movement by creating circles with your elbows, rocking side to side slightly. And release the clamp, move a little bit further towards the knee, reapply the pressure, and perhaps introduce the movement. Again, release the pressure, find a new spot, and introduce movement. Move at your own space, your own pace here, and go down and up your partner's lower leg. Once you reach close to the knee, you can start making your way back toward the ankle again. If you're on the right side with me, plant your left hand and lift your partner's leg up and slide your left leg underneath their thigh so that you can sit between their knees with their knee in your lap. If that transition didn't work for you, then take your time, figure it out, get here, and in whichever way makes sense to you, you'll find yourself sitting between your partner's knees with their leg in your lap. You can be in a cross-legged position or perhaps let a leg out to the side, whatever is most comfortable for you. And from this position, we'll offer our partner a massage along the back and side of their thigh and buttocks with our forearm. You can support their knee with your free hand and then begin to apply pressure with your forearm along your partner's leg. Leaning towards that forearm, applying some weight, and then releasing the weight, rocking off, finding a new spot, and reapplying. Move at your own pace, and check in with your partner about the intensity of the pressure. All other things equal, if you use a smaller surface area, the pressure will feel much more intense. So if you use the entire length of your forearm, that will be less intense than if you use the point of your elbow. Quite a bit different intensity there. So I invite you to explore those different tools. See which one works best for you today. Another option here is you can try to roll your forearm over your partner's thigh. So begin with palm face down, apply some pressure, and then turn your palm to face up. Release the weight and reposition your hand, palm face down, and roll your forearm over their thigh. Another option is to move the pressure towards your wrist and then your elbow, creating a bit of a seesaw motion. Feel free to explore that technique as well. And you're always welcome to check in with your partner and ask them what they like the most, and then use that technique moving forward. And stop putting pressure on your partner's leg. We'll exit the position the same way we entered, and if that doesn't make sense for you, you can exit in whichever way it does. You can hold their knee with your right hand, place your left hand opposite their body, right foot on the floor, and slide your leg out from under their thigh to free yourself from that position. Collect your partner's ankle as you come to a standing position. Step over your partner's straightened leg, turn to face their feet, and perhaps with both hands on the ankle, simply lean away from your partner, encouraging them into a light twist of the back and an opening of the hip flexor, a stretch in the anterior part of the body. You can hold this and breathe. You're also welcome to release the traction and then pull again. A friendly reminder to do this from a position of comfort. Aim to have your shoulders relaxed, your spine upright and aligned. We'll do one more time, the scorpion stretch. And lower your partner's leg to the ground, the foot as well. Let's move to the second side. Remove the pillow or towel if there is one. Lift your partner's foot into the air and kneel on either side of their knee, allowing their foot to rest on your torso. Create the clamp with your hands, the heels of your palms being the pressure points, and apply a calf massage to your partner's leg. You can just work with pressure, or if you'd like to introduce the movement as well, you're more than welcome to. Move at your own pace, up and down your partner's lower leg. Now place your right hand on the ground across from your partner's straightened leg. Collect your partner's bent knee. Take a step with your left foot and then slide your right leg underneath their thigh. So you end up sitting between their knees with their leg in your lap. I'm going to go to the other side so you can get a better view, but if you're already in position, you can begin the forearm massage on your partner's thigh. From this position, you can begin with the simple massage of forearm pressure along the thigh and buttocks. Move at your own pace. And check in with your partner about the amount of pressure. Perhaps they want more, perhaps they want less. Option to explore the rolling pin technique. Palm face down, pressure in the forearm, roll the palm to face up, allowing your forearm to roll along your partner's leg or buttocks. Maybe you remember which technique was your favorite from the other side or your partner's favorite, and you can move directly to that one. Option for the seesaw technique, using the pinky side edge of your forearm going towards your wrist and then your elbow, alternating the point that you rock toward as you move your forearm along your partner's leg and buttocks. Again. And slowly exit the position in the way that you entered, or in whatever way makes sense to you. I'll return to the other leg so you can get a different view of this technique, the scorpion stretch. So collect your partner's ankle, perhaps with both hands, and come to a standing position. Step over their straightened leg and turn to face the direction of their feet and toes. Grabbing hold of the ankle with one or two hands, apply a light traction away from the ground towards you to encourage your partner into a light twist and stretch in the front of the hip. Breathe here. And you can release the tension and then pull back again. How does that tension feel, Milan? Okay. And release the tension. And apply once more the stretch. And slowly return your partner's knee to the ground, and then the foot. You can pull slightly on both ankles just to offer a symmetrical bit of traction. You can pull back from whatever position is comfortable for you. You can be in a seated position even, a kneeling position, or some kind of a half kneeling or low squat. And lower your partner's feet to the ground. The remainder of the massage will take place from the child's pose position. You can either ask your partner to go into it by themselves, or you can assist them into the position by helping pull their hips up and guide them into a child's pose. Your partner can choose the width of their knees. Perhaps they'd like their knees wide or closer together, whatever's most comfortable for them. Forehead resting on the ground. If this is not a comfortable position for your partner, then please don't force it. You can collect any number of pillows or towels and find whatever kind of combination of cushions makes sense and makes this comfortable for them. Place the heels of your palms together and then allow them to rest on your partner's lower back and sacrum, very close to the edge of their back. And place some pressure down towards you even. Straight arms, shoulders over wrists, maybe even a bit over your partner's torso, and allow your weight to sink down. Breathe here. One more breath. And release that pressure. Make your way to one side of your partner, perhaps in a semi-kneeling position, or whatever position feels comfortable for you. We'll apply diagonal pressure, so one hand on our partner's far hip, the hip that's furthest away from us, and one hand on the near shoulder, the shoulder that's closest to us. And we'll apply pressure with straight arms, almost spreading those two hands away from each other. So make your point of contact, and then apply some pressure across your partner's back. Breathe here. And release the pressure. We'll do this 2 more times. Pressure on. Take a breath. Pressure off. Last time. Perhaps you can even sync your breath up with your partner this time. Pressure on. Breathe with your partner. And pressure off. If you'd like to switch to the other side in order to do the technique, you can, but you can also do it from the same side that you're on now. Simply switch your hand to the near side hip and your other hand to the far side shoulder. Find your 2 points of contact. Apply your pressure. Breathe. And release the pressure. 2 more times. Pressure on. Breathe. Pressure off. Last time. Now return to the position behind your partner. You may choose to do this technique from a double kneeling position or perhaps even a standing position. Use the heels of your hands along the top sides of your partner's thighs. We'll try the palm press walking just as we did at the beginning of class, but now from this very different position. Simply walk your hands towards your partner's knees and then back towards the hips again. If you'd like this to be more intense, you can guide the weight more into your heels of your hands, and if you'd like for it to be less intense, you can allow the weight to spread a bit more evenly across your palms. I invite you to check in with your partners and let them be the architects of that choice. If doing this from a standing straddle position doesn't work for you, you can opt for a semi-kneeling position or a double kneeling position. Please find the version of this technique that works best for you today. And ask your partner to bring their torso upright. They can place their hands under their shoulders and slowly work their way to a seated position. If sitting on their shins is not comfortable for them, they can switch to a cross-legged position, and they're also welcome to grab a cushion or a block to elevate their hips if that feels better for them. We'll conclude the massage with a scalp massage, so just create little claws with your hands and allow your fingertips to explore your partner's scalp. Leave no portion of the scalp unexplored, and begin on the sides, creating slow, small circles with your fingertips, and eventually repositioning your fingers and exploring a different part of your partner's head. Don't forget the top of the head and the back of the head. And slowly remove your fingers from your partner's hair. Take a comfortable seating position yourself, perhaps kneeling or cross-legged. I invite you to rest one or both hands on your partner's shoulder to maintain a bit of connection. Close your eyes and take a few breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Gently blink your eyes open. And thank your partner for allowing you to practice Thai massage today. Thank you.